What's up everyone, Terraquake here, and welcome back to the Pokemon Blue walkthrough. In the last part, we defeated the first gym leader, Brock, and his team of rock types that didn't have rock type moves. And then we made our way through the trainer gauntlet here on Route 3, and now we are heading into Mount Moon, which I'm not gonna lie, I've been dreading like this entire playthrough so far. But we gotta get it over with, so let's head on inside. And in here, you can find a couple of new Pokemon. Clefairy, Zubat, Paris, and Geodude are all available options. But you will probably be sick and tired of Zubats and Geodudes by the time you get out of here. Especially Zubats, that's for sure. But yeah, I've mentioned it in before in this playthrough. But you cannot get repels at this point in the game, so you're stuck having to walk through here without repels. Meaning I'll most likely cut out, a lot of the wild encounters and maybe even some of the trainer battles because I do want to get through here all in this video. But I also don't want the video to last for like 30 minutes, so we shall see. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in here. Not only are there a lot of trainers, but we get introduced to the evil team, which you guys probably know by now is the one and only Team Rocket. They will be lurking down here later on. On the bright side, though, we should get an Ivysaur in this episode, so that is pretty cool. Definitely going to be a nice upgrade. I think Bulbasaur really needs one, and we're getting poisoned right off the bat. That's just great. Yeah, I'm sure I'll have to go back out and heal as well. So that's just lovely getting poisoned already. But at least a Buddha can one-shot these dudes, teach them a lesson. I tried stocking up on more potions and antidotes. I think I got an Awakening as well, just in case. And, yeah, let me go ahead and use one of those antidotes. But I did sell the TM that we got in the last episode, which was Bide. I don't think I'm ever really going to use it. And if you play through Pokemon Red and Blue, you will come to find out that you're going to want to sell your items, or at least deposit them in your PC, because you run out of bag space pretty quickly. Up until, what was it, Diamond and Pearl, when your bag became unlimited, we have limited space, and it's pretty bad in these games. I can't even lie. Also, here is our first look at Clefairy, and it has Sing, so yeah, this battle could take a minute. Alright, the annoying Clefairy is out of the way, but the annoying wild Pokemon are not. At least it's a Paris, But yeah, I took that time in between cuts to heal up as well, just because, might as well make it a bit more convenient. But yeah, right now we are on the first... As I was saying, right now we are on the first floor of Mount Moon, and you're going to run across a couple of ladders in here. And ultimately, you want to get to the third one. That's going to take you down to the bottom floor, which will then lead you out of the mountain. But I'll check out the entire area. The other two little sub-areas really aren't that big, and there's some more trainers you can fight. Also, here's a Magnemite, a Pokemon that we won't really have access to until a little later on. But, it's one of these super nerds. They always got to have, like, the nerdy electric-type Pokemon, They're just like that. Honestly, I kind of like the Super Nerd Trainer class, because like in the later games, they have the little robotic Pikachu next to them. And there we go, Sprout Jr., level 16, so that's exciting. I'm sure you can tell with this Vine Whip damage, it's really not doing too much. Plus, Vine Whip in these games just got screwed over by only having 10 PP. So yeah, we're going to be needing to go back to the Pokemon Center here pretty shortly. But I will definitely take the boost in power that we're about to get from evolving into Ivysaur. Also, my dog is currently barking in the background. He is going to ruin this epic evolution. That is unbelievable. But yeah, here we go. Second, or well, technically third evolution, if you count like, Caterpie going from Metapod then to Butterfree. But we are getting Ivysaur. And, there's a really funny thing. I'm not sure if it's the Pokédex entry in this game, but one of Ivysaur's Pokédex entries says that like it can't stand on its hind legs or something, yet its sprite, as I was saying, its sprite literally shows that it is standing on its hind legs. So yeah, I just found that pretty funny. But anyways, right there is a potion. I think this is a rare candy. Yeah, right here. Rare candies. Okay, I just ran into like 3 Zubats within like 5 steps, so I just cut all of that out. But yeah, as I was saying, rare candies, they're going to be a nice thing to keep on you, I promise. You're going to want to use them like right before you get to the Elite Four and stuff. Because as you get further on in the game, your Pokemon need more and more experience to level up. And look at the crit by Butterfree. That is greatly appreciated, but let's go. Also, this guy is a Caterpie, a Metapod. Not sure why they're at level 10. I mean, bug catchers, you know, they're just known for not wanting to evolve their Pokemon. I know a lot of the evil teams in Pokemon games are known for that as well. Like, they just have super over-leveled, like, first stage Mons. I mean, this guy could easily have 3 Butterfrees, which would be pretty OP for this point in the game, but no, he just wants to stick with 2 Caterpies and a Metapod. I wonder if the Metapod is like the leader of the squad, and the Caterpies have to follow him, you know, do whatever he says. I don't know, Bugcatcher. Yeah, you lost. That's right. Take the L. Up here, we have an escape rope. Probably will come in handy in here. Another Zubat right there. That's just wonderful. I don't think there's an item up here. No, there's not. We just got to take on this last. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. Yeah, you know, Mount Moon, it's the biggest cave in this game. I think it's bigger than Victory Road. Actually, I need to fact check myself on that. I don't know which one is bigger, Victory Road or Mount Moon. And when I say that, you know, or thinking about that, Rock Tunnel's also kind of big. So honestly, I have no clue. Nonetheless, all 3 caves that you have to go through in this game are pretty big, okay? And this one is by far the most annoying because you cannot get repels. Also, here is Stunspore. Stunspore is probably going to be one that I end up getting rid of, but I'll get rid of String Shot for now, I guess. I'm thinking once we get Sleep Powder, I'll get rid of Stunspore. But yeah, it could definitely come in handy. And I'll go ahead and stay in since, you know, I want Ivysaur to get his debut, but not against a Bellsprout. Oh, wow, we can't even one-shot. Okay, but I'm kind of disappointed in you, my guy. Come on now. There you go. Take down the little twig. Bellsprout's sprite in this game is very weird, I gotta say. But down goes the last. And they just keep on saying that they lost. Yep, that's how Pokemon works. That's what happened. Anyways, here is the first ladder, and you kind of got to go down like a little corridor in each of the ladders. And at the end of the corridors, there will be, after you run into a bunch of wild Pokemon, there will be another ladder, and this is the first. Are you kidding? I ran into a wild Pokemon on the space that the trainer encounters you. Yeah, that's something else that, you know, can happen in this game, so that's just great. But here we go, first battle against Team Rocket, and yeah, he's like, we're the Pokemon gangsters. I'm not sure if they're like actually referred to that, but you know, it's interesting. And hey, at least he has some new Mons, including a Sandshrew, and I kind of forgot to put Ivysaur up front, so that's my fault. But Confusion's gonna do enough damage, so that's a-okay. But yeah, Team Rocket, you know, the evil team, they're trying to steal people's Pokemon, cause a lot of havoc, and you, being the amazing 10-year-old kid that everyone trusts to save the world, you know, you got to do everything. Not the cops that are grown adults that should be doing it. No, the 10-year-old kid from Pallet Town has to do everything for the Kanto region, and it's pretty stupid. Anyways, Sprout Jr., okay. I was about to say, you know, Ivysaur here getting his debut, but he missed a tackle. That is not a good look, my guy. Not a good look. Let's see what he has last. A Zubat. Okay, we're switching out. Should be an easy Oko here with the Butterfree. But yeah, this is one of the little sub areas that you can go to, and this is the only guy down here. He's kind of lonely. He's just chilling down here by himself. But yeah, he's here, and you can also pick up an item down here, which I believe is not hidden. Looks like that Paris was guarding this Pokeball up here, but it is an HP up, so kind of a nice item. And I'm going to heal real quick and cut back up to where that last was that we just fought. Alright, so there is the last that we fought a second ago. Then we just went south of her to that ladder. But now what you really want to do is go west of her. And if you're lucky, not run into any wild Pokemon. And you want to finally get to the second ladder. Yeah, I feel like I'm running into Pokemon every 5 steps. What is going on? And it's Zubat every time. Like, you know, if I'm lucky, it's a Paris. I seriously don't think I've seen a Clefairy or Geodude yet. But no, mainly it's just a Zubat. But here we go. We're down to this bottom floor, and there is another Team Rocket Grunt down here. You know, just him. He's all by himself. Most of Team Rocket is in the final area that you go through. But yeah, we'll take this man on. Oh, great. I just put Ivysaur up front. Dang it. And down goes the wimpy little Zubat to 1 Confusion. And hey, Sprout Jr. got up to level 17 and 69 experience. That is a nice number right there. And another Poison type. Yeah, that's kind of the main theme for Team Rocket. They're going to have a lot of poison types. You'll get sick and tired of, you know, Zubats, Golbats, Rattatas, Eradicates. Hey, here's Sleep Powder. So hang on 1 second. I just said I'd get rid of Stun Spore, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I kind of like Sleep Powder and Poison Powder over Stun Spore. But really, if you have a Butterfree, it's up to you. It gets, like, all of those moves. You really could just have, like, Confusion and then, like, all 3 of those moves. That would be insanely annoying for the opponent, but for you, I guess it's very nice. Anyways, there's TMO1 Mega Punch. I don't think Ivysaur can learn it because he has, like, you know, legs, not arms. But let me just check. Yeah, he can't. But I know, like, Charmeleon. I was trying to say Charmeleon and Charmander at the same time. Just came out weird. But yeah, I think both of them can learn it anyways. And maybe even Squirtle as well. Also, right there's an Ether. You know, restores power points will come in handy once you get to the Elite Four, so you probably want to keep that. Anyways, that's all for that little sub area. Now I believe we have a youngster, and then we get to this final little section here of the main floor, and that will take us down to where Team Rocket really is, you know, the main grunts. I don't know about the other two. I guess they just got lost or left behind. Maybe they're just too bad. I don't really know. Honestly, that first one, though, kind of had a cool team. Like, he had a Sandshrew, which I gotta respect. But yeah, unlike this youngster over here, chilling with a Rattata, you know, we've seen it day in and day out. As I was saying, though, you'll get sick and tired of, like, Zubats, Golbats, Coughings, Ekans, all those poison types, Grimers. Team Rocket has all of them, so by the end of the game, you just will not want to see any of them. And, honestly, by the time you beat Team Rocket in the Silphco, you actually won't have to see any of them because, I mean, I don't think, you know, any of the required battles, there's really any more Weezings or Mucks or anything like that. Unless maybe you go to Saffron City before going to battle Koga and Fuchsia City, which, you know, those things we'll have to get to way later on down the road. But there we go, we defeated another youngster. Actually, that might have been the first one we've run into in here. And this is definitely not the first Zubat we have run into here. Oh man, they are just non-stop. They are non-stop. But there's this nice little open area here and then a big ol' hiker. Oh, you're just a kid. Yeah, I'm gonna show you who's just a kid after defeating you in this battle. But yeah, it looks like he's trying to guard this ladder, but you don't have to fight him. Here's a Geodude though, so, you know, pretty cool seeing Geodude for the first time. But before you head down the ladder, you'll want to grab the item that is, just above it, and I won't say what it is just yet because depending on who you have on your team at this point, you might want it. You know, it might come as a little bit of a surprise, but right now we're just one-shotting these Geodudes. You know, rock ground types. Any grass or water type move is going to obliterate it. Same with Onix. I mean, it's got a little bit more defense, I think, or maybe not. I have no clue. Hopefully it doesn't, because that just means we're going to one-shot Yes Sir Sprout Jr. And they hand out some pretty good experience. There we go, level 18. I cannot wait till we get a better grass type move though. Vine Whip is just like, I mean, it's not the worst, but only 10 PP. It's so bad. But anyways, here's the item that I was talking about, and it is a beautiful Moonstone. So if you have something like a Nidorina or Nidorino, which is of course the evolved form of Nidoran female, and Nidoran male, which you could have gotten, or which you could have caught back on Route 22, you know, you can evolve them. as I was saying, you can evolve them into Nidoqueen and Nidoking already, or if you have a Clefairy, you can go ahead and get a Clefable. And yeah, those are all really good, like fully evolved Mons that you can get pretty early on in this game. However, be aware that once you, and this goes for any Mon that evolves with an evolutionary stone, once you evolve that Pokemon, you cannot evolve it, or sorry, it cannot learn any more moves. So make sure you have like the right moveset, or know that like, you know, you're gonna get some TMs later on down the road to help him out. Also, yeah, this Eradicate here is kind of tough. I'm not even gonna lie. As you can see, he just killed Butterfree. Yeah, this Eradicate can be kind of rough because it shouldn't even be Eradicate. It is a level 16. This is proof already that Team Rocket is hacking. So yeah, just be careful about this guy. It went for Tail Whip as well, but we got a crit. Oh, Sprout Jr., thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now I need to go heal up. So yeah, that battle right there with that, you know, Team Rocket grunt that probably PK hexed in a Eradicate at level 16. It can be pretty tough because it already has Hyper Fang, and as you saw, it went for Tail Whip as well. So be careful with that fight. Make sure, you know, I probably should have gone back to the Pokemon Center before that battle, but oh well, we got through it pretty luckily. I mean, if we didn't crit that Vine Whip, he might have just one-shot Ivysaur. And come on, I can't be losing to Team Rocket. Speaking of Team Rocket, this is the final grunt you have to battle. So there really is only 2 of them down here. I made it sound like there was a lot more. But yeah, there's only 2 of them down here. However, this is not the final battle in Mount Moon. We still have 1 more after this, but we are very close to the exit. Like, I shouldn't have to go back and heal or anything anymore. Hopefully we'll be able to head straight out, considering nothing crazy happens. At least in this battle, I know nothing crazy will happen. It's just a confusion sweep here with Butterfree. Really, dude? Alright, at least Supersonic Mist. But yeah, I just said confusion sweep, and you're gonna let me down like that, Butta? Come on, man. What are we doing? So yeah, we can walk around this guy, and before you go straight ahead... Actually, hang on. Do go straight ahead, but then... Oh, so many wild Pokemon. But yeah, before you go straight ahead now, you'll want to turn right. And I believe back here against the wall, here it is, you can find another Moonstone. So yeah, you can evolve some more Pokemon if you want. And this is the last guy here in Mount Moon. It is another one of those super nerds, but he claims that he found these fossils first. Yeah, those 2 little, like, spiral-y looking things ahead of you, those are actually the 2 fossils in this game. But this guy wants both of them for himself, and he's gonna battle you for them. Starting with a Grimer, which has his hands in the air. I love Grimer's Sprite. I don't know, it's just like, he looks so happy. I feel like Grimer and Muck, they kind of get trashed on because, you know, they smell terrible and everything. But he's just trying to be happy, you know. I believe that's the first Grimer we're seeing as well. Anyways, he has a Voltorb. I mean, you know, this... Probably, honestly, the toughest trainer in here is probably the Rocket Grunt with the Eradicate. So this guy shouldn't be too tough, even though he's the last trainer in here. He's not really a kind of boss or anything. Also, Butterfree gets up to level 18, and here's a Coughing as well. So he had like the 2 version exclusive poison types. Too bad they are all weak to Confusion, no matter what version they are in. Please don't poison me. Please. Oh, of course. Alright, I have antidotes, so I guess it's fine, but yeah, that's just great that he had to poison me right before we were getting out of here, too. Stupid super nerd. So yeah, he says, now that you defeated him, he says he'll share, meaning you can take, one of them. You won't be able to take the other one, but you can take one of them. On the right, we have the Helix Fossil, which becomes, Ammonite, and eventually Amistar, which is more focused on the special stat, because there's no special defense and special attack in this game. It's just all combined into one stat called special. And then here's the Dome Fossil, which would become a Kabuto, and eventually a Kabutops, and they focus more on attack. And I'm going to go with the Lord Helix. You already know, the meme himself, Lord Helix. I do like Kabuto more, though. I'm not gonna use Ammonite though anyways, so I just figured I'd choose him for the memes. Anyways, right over there is the exit. Come on, we are almost there. We're almost there. Yes, we are out of Mount Moon and back into fresh air. Thank goodness. We are on Route 4 and almost at the next city, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.